Welcome. You may find it helpful to listen to this in its entirety before you begin, so that you may be adequately prepared for the session and have it serve you best. I want to thank you for your interest and willingness to practice with me today. Mindful observation is a type of yogic eye-gazing practice known as Trāṭaka, during which you gently fix your gaze on an everyday object without moving your eyes. The aim is to gaze on the object of observation in a direct and intentional, but not strained or forced manner. It is not to be confused with concentrating, which requires effort. Rather, you are merely allowing your awareness to fall onto the object with mindful stillness, as if you are seeing it for the very first time. This practice builds the skill of awareness. Through practicing mindful observation like this, you explore and exercise your mind's capacity to patiently, silently, and with relaxed stillness examine a seemingly mundane object. Mindful observation yields many of the same positive outcomes as other mindfulness practices, including reduced stress, lowering the symptoms of anxiety and depression, calming the nervous system, enhanced patience, self-awareness, and a boost in confidence. Let's begin. First, find a comfortable seat. Situate yourself on a chair or sofa or a cushion perhaps, placing yourself in an upright position with a straight spine. You may also wish to keep a journal or a notebook and pen nearby. Lastly, you will need an object on which to meditate. The object is your choice. It may or may not hold significance to you. In traditional yogic practice, a tall candlestick that enables the flame to be seen at eye level is used. For purposes of this meditation today, I encourage you to select any mundane object, for instance, a teacup, a figurine, or perhaps a piece of jewelry, just to give some examples. Next, prepare your meditation space. Find a tabletop, box, or other surface on which to place your meditation object. This object needs to be at comfortable eye line, such that you may rest your eyes on it without the impulse to look up, down, or to either side of the object. You might achieve this by fixing a small object, for instance a post-it note even, to the wall in front of you at your seated eye level. Set your intention. Say out loud, I will practice this meditation for 10 minutes today. I will direct my attention onto this object, allowing everything to be exactly as it is for the next 10 minutes, without effort, without desire for any particular outcome. Set a timer, this can be on your phone, for 10 minutes, and take a few deep, slow breaths before you begin, through the nose, to help release tension in the physical body. Let your gaze be soft and directional, allowing your eyes to fall comfortably on the meditation object. Choose a point on the object in front of you and gaze further. Take slow and deep breaths as you continue gazing at the object. Resist any urge to shift, fidget, or move unnecessarily. The more you practice this over time, the greater your body becomes able to find relaxation and comfort in total stillness. Remember to keep breathing. Stay mindful of your posture. Now pay attention. Notice your awareness. Notice your mind. See if you can look at the object of your meditation as if you've never seen it before. Can you do this? Notice your thoughts, your judgments arise within you. Can you ask yourself, what is this? Or where has it come from? Why am I doing this, perhaps? Or perhaps you aren't thinking of the meditation object at all right now. Whatever it is you're thinking, it's okay. Let it be there. You cannot mess up or do this meditation incorrectly. Simply notice your thoughts and bring your attention back to the object in front of you. If you find that your eyes want to wander, and move away from the object, bring your sight back to the object gently. Don't form any judgment about your experience. There's no failure in meditation, only doing. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Practice elongating the breath, particularly extending your exhalation. When your timer expires, gently lift yourself out of the meditation by remaining seated and closing your eyes for a length of time equivalent to 5 to 6 extended deep breaths. You may wish to linger in this space, in which case do so. Rather than direct you on how to move forward with the rest of your day, I will just ask that you give yourself a moment to exit your practice without a sense of rushing. One of the most profound benefits of practicing a meditation like this over time is cultivating a deeply relaxed state of calmness, clarity, and open-mindedness, as well as gratitude. So here, you can, if you wish, take a couple minutes to write down the details of what you experienced prior to, during, and now after your meditation. Ask yourself some simple questions, such as, why did I choose the object that I did? What was its significance to me, if any? And did it affect my gaze? Were any aspects of this practice particularly challenging, uncomfortable even? For example, maintaining an erect but natural, comfortable seated posture throughout, or being in silence, or keeping my breath slow and steady but not forced. How would this practice have felt differently if I had had my eyes closed? Would that have made the experience harder, easier? By now, it might be obvious to you why this deep, mindful observation in stillness and in silence is so important. It is because, of course, we could never pay this close attention to everything we set our eyes on. It serves as a simple reminder to us to be grateful for everything that surrounds us, and that there's beauty in everything should we just pay attention with awareness and gratitude. Remember that none of this should feel forced. Take just a moment right now to look all around you, noticing what draws your attention and calls to your gaze, and just quietly acknowledge to yourself that there is so much to learn, explore, and experience. As you move throughout the rest of your day, let the practice of mindful awareness and openness allow you to see every object, every person you encounter to be recognized and acknowledged in this quiet way, knowing that there's so much more about these things and about these people than what meets the eye. Committing to a daily practice of meditation is ongoing. Your intentions will each day inevitably fluctuate throughout your lifetime, but find what resonates and challenge yourself to rise to the occasion. Consistency is key. Keep the habit by simply building the practice into a habit. Create time in your day each day to complete a 10-minute meditation. If it's too much, start with 3 minutes. A beloved yoga teacher of mine said to me many, many, many years ago that the day your practice begins is the day your progress begins. And it is that which I repeat to you, to anyone who is willing to learn. Wise and practical words to live by. Acknowledge that you've shown up for yourself today and express silent gratitude in having done this. Best of luck to you in your continued practice, and thanks for joining me.